Hello, everyone. This is Alcabir, the analyst, and today I will be talking Jabrill Peppers being linked to the Philadelphia Eagles. Also, the Eagles re-signed Anthony Harris and Boston Scott, two very solid signings to me. This is Alcabir, the analyst. Let's get into it. Jabrill Peppers. Jabrill Peppers being linked to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not gonna lie. When he was with Cleveland, he was one of those guys I wanted to get. I'm not gonna lie. Jabrill Peppers is solid. He just went to the ops. He went to the ops and yeah, make it right. Come to Philadelphia. I mean, we have a need at safety, even though we re-signed Anthony Harris. Rodney McLeod is up in the air. Jabrill Peppers, very middle of the pack safety, which I can deal with right now. According to Pro Football Focus, he was graded 58.7, a little above average, but he's just better than what we have now, and I will accept that. Jabrill Peppers, not really a guy that will catch interceptions. He can cover a bit. He's a hard hitting safety. He's that type of safety. But I would love for Jabrill Peppers to come. I wouldn't be surprised. We tried to make moves at like a Marcus Williams and things like that, and unfortunately, we just got outbidded. Now, this is a guy could sign him to a 1 year prove it deal if we can't really get anybody, or we can just work the draft. Like I like Kirby Joseph and those guys, so I wouldn't be mad at Jabrill Peppers at all. Just don't overpay him because I feel like we need this. But how Howie Roseman been working this cat, I gotta salute him. I gotta salute him. So I don't see him overpaying the Jabrill Peppers. But what I love of Jabrill Peppers in Philadelphia, sure, absolutely, I would love it. I would love for him to be here. Also, he get the matchup against Boston Scott. If you don't know, Boston Scott was the one that caught that game-winning touchdown against him when Carson Wentz threw that nice pass to Boston Scott when he just killed the Giants. Now, speaking of Boston Scott, let's get into him. Signed a 1 year deal. So it was about 1.75 million. Not mad at that. Bring him back to Philadelphia. He was one of those guys that I was a little afraid too that somebody was going to take him because he had a pretty decent year. He had 87 carries, 373 yards. He averaged 4.3 yards per carry and 7 touchdowns. 7 touchdowns is really good. That is really good. And that's why I said him and Anthony Harris was such a solid signing, because I'm not saying they had this spectacular year, but they had games where they just went berserk. Or especially when Miles Sanders got hurt and Boston Scott had his opportunity, he shined. He shined. He always found a way to get in the end zone. And I'm not mad at that. Like, let's get into Anthony Harris. Anthony Harris is one of those dudes. He did catch an interception. Honestly, he had a better year to me than Jabrill Peppers, the guy I want. 1 year deal, solid player. You had games like against the Broncos where he just dominated that game. That game went so underrated because what Darius Slay did that game, fumble recovery. I think Darius Slay could have picked that game. He ran the fumble recovery for a touchdown, but Anthony Harris had a really good game. And then you had games like against the Chiefs, where as though he's getting beat over the top because he just don't have the speed. But Anthony Harris is really good. So 1 year deal again. Welcome back. Anthony Harris is a role model off the field, on the field, laid back. You're not going to really hear too much about him doing crazy stuff off the field or on the field or saying hellacious things. He's there, hardworking man, do his job. Above average safety. He's once again right middle of the pack. He's like that 15, 16 if you had to rank him as far as with the safeties in the league now. But hey, what do you think and how do you feel? Would you like Jabrill Peppers in Philadelphia? Also, Boston Scott, Anthony Harris being resigned. I personally like it. I like it. But this is Alcabir, the analyst.
Goose.